Well, here we go. Got the 20 baby chicks yesterday. The breed is Rhode Island Red. And yeah, it's raining out today. So it's kind of a little bit dim in here. I don't have them under a light. I have a really nice radiant heat here. And so they're in the boot room. It's a small room, so the heat stays really, really, really warm in here. When they're first born, it needs to be 35 degrees Celsius, which I think is around 90 something Fahrenheit. Ooh, they're getting rowdy for only 2 days old. And then next Friday, they will go down 5 degrees. Or, you know, I might turn it down, like you see how they're kind of, some are huddling against this wall that's near the heat. So if I see them all over on that side, as far as they can get away from the heat, then I would turn it down for them. But right now they're seeming to, I mean, they're not swarming, they're not huddling. If they were all huddling up towards the heater, then I would turn it up. And they seem to be quite happy. This morning when I woke up, I got up, you know, decently early, but not as early as a bird, and I couldn't even hear them, so I came running out because I was like, no, my chicks! And they were all fine. They were just being so quiet. They just had little tiny peeps. Not any, of the high-pitched, like they'll do that when they're upset or miss their mommy, or they want to signal their mom. So they're content. Just been changing their water a lot, and I mean, they're only 2 days old now, so they don't they're not causing much trouble yet. They're not even really pooping that much. You know, next week, the week after, getting into week 4 and possibly week 5, hi sweeties, it's gonna be a lot more work. I'll have to get a second bin, separate them, get 2 groups going, and it'll just be constant water changing and scooping out food because they'll be pooping in it, and oh, they get to start getting really naughty once they start getting older. But, you know, once we start getting into some really hot weather, some hot nights in July, then they'll go to their little special coop that we have just for them. And there they will stay until we figure it's safe to let them mingle with the other flock. So, this is my Saturday. It's rainy. It's a nice humidity in here from the rain, which I think they like, because under their mom, if they had a mom, like we usually let the hens have their own babies, but this time, last year wasn't such a successful year for that, so I bought these guys this year. And yeah, so it's a good humidity in here, nice and hot. They're happy. No one's doing ear-piercing shrieks. They're pecking. They're scratching. If one goes in the water, then he runs over to the heat and heats back up. Oh, and the cats. The cats are a little bit curious, a little bit afraid. And I mean, of course, I got the boot room here, so, I mean, at night I lock the boot room door. I deadbolt it. I got this little contraption here. Put it down nice and slow so they don't get scared. There we go. So, I mean, I got the contraption. I got plans and backup plans and stuff, so if the cats are suddenly not afraid of the chicks and I left the door open by accident and they came in, then they can't do any slaughtering. So that's it. My 4.5 minutes of baby chicks! Hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Bye!